I just wanted to kind of document my high-end makeup collection. Since I've basically just gotten started with collecting high-end makeup. I just got started probably 4 months ago at most. So I'm just going to show you guys what I have so far. I have a lot of makeup in general, just not a lot of high-end stuff. So I'm going to show you what I have. See, I have some NYX products mixed up in here. I know NYX is not really high-end, but I do keep it with my high-end products for now until I get more in here or in my little caboodle. I might move them out and put them somewhere else. So I'm going to start off with my MAC lipsticks and show you guys the ones that I have so far. Let's see. Let's start with this one. This one right here is Fresh Brew. This was my very first, one of my very first purchases from MAC, one of my very first MAC lipsticks, and it's definitely one of my favorites. It's definitely my favorite nude lip. Definitely perfect for African American skin tones if you want a nude lip. So this one is Blankety. This is also a very nice nude lip. I love pairing it with other things such as lip liner and a lip gloss. It's definitely very light. The shade is definitely very light, but it looks good once you pair it with other things. Now this is High Tea. I don't like High Tea. I think High Tea was a waste of money for me. I almost never wear it. It barely shows up on my lips, and it is a luster. The shade is just so light and so sheer that it just doesn't show up at all. So this is High Tea, and I wouldn't recommend it. This one right here is Vegas Vault, and Vegas Vault is a very beautiful color. It's a peachy tone or coral tone. It's very bright. It's very out there, and it's a very lovely shade for African Americans or really anyone in general. I love it, and I would recommend it. This right here is Up the Amp, and I love this as well. This is a purplish pink, very nice shade, very bright, and very pretty color. This MAC lipstick is Lady Gaga 2. Once again, a very nice nude shade. Sometimes it's hard to work with, but once you get it right, it looks beautiful on the lips. Just pair it with a lip gloss and a lip liner. Because it is a light shade, even though it is a brown tone nude color, it is still pretty light. So you might want to pair it with either lip liner or a lip gloss. But I still would recommend it. I really do like all of my MAC lipsticks so far. The only one that I don't like is High Tea. That's the only one I wouldn't recommend that I have. I also have Gaga 2 lip gloss. I love this. I can put this on top of almost any lipstick and it will look good. It will lighten up the shade a bit and just make it look so nice and soft. So yeah, I would definitely recommend Gaga 2 lip gloss, especially if you aren't into Gaga 2 lipstick. Definitely try the lip gloss. Now we're going to move on to my MAC Studio Fix powder. This is another thing. This is another MAC product that I love and that I would definitely recommend. I am a NW45 in this. I didn't get color match, but it definitely matches my color perfectly. I really just don't like going to MAC counters or any beauty counters for that matter because I hate being pressured in to buy things that I'm not interested in, and I don't like pushy consultants or makeup artists or makeup associates. So I never got color match, but I know that this shade matches me perfectly. So like I said, I'm an NW45 in MAC Studio Fix powder. And I like it. Right here I have MSF Natural. And like I said, I've never gotten matched, but this matches me and my color absolutely perfectly. And I got this in Deep Dark, and I would definitely recommend it, especially for people who have flawless skin. This is perfect to put over your face if you do not want to wear foundation because you have perfect skin. It's also good for putting over liquid foundation as a finishing powder. I like to sometimes use this over just concealer and for a more natural look. It's definitely more natural than MAC Studio Fix powder, but then again it has very little coverage, so if you don't have perfect skin, you'll definitely have to wear a good amount of concealer or liquid foundation. Next, I'm going to go to my only MAC blush so far, and this is Blunt, and I use this as a contour. And when I first got it, I was like, this is my skin tone, this is not going to work for me because I need something darker if I want to contour. But somehow it works. It definitely works. Even though I'm dark, it still does the job. It still contours my face and somehow comes out darker on my face than what it looks like in this container. Next, we will go to my... Oh, I have another MAC blush. Sorry, I thought I only had one. My second MAC blush is Dirty Plum. This is a dark and deep blush. I don't know if I would buy it again because it's very dark and very deep, and you definitely have to have a light hand when you put this on. If not, you would probably look like a clown. So sometimes it's a bit hard to work with, but it's still a good color to have in your collection. Let's see, next we will go to my MAC eyeshadows. So just to let you guys know, I'm not into MAC eyeshadows. I wish I'd never bought any. I don't think the color payoff is worth the price. I think that drugstore eyeshadows have been working pretty well for me, and these are just not worth the money, and I barely ever use them. So my first one is Free to Be. This is a pink eyeshadow, and you definitely have to pack it on to get the true pink shade. I don't really like it that much. So like I said, this is Free to Be. This one is Purple Shower. I like this shade because it's a bright purple. You don't have to pack it on as much as Free to Be. It's definitely a bright, deep, very true purple shade. And I like it and I wear it a lot. This is probably the only MAC eyeshadow that I think was really worth the money. Like I said, this is Purple Shower, and it's definitely beautiful. One of the few MAC eyeshadows that I have that I actually like. This is a MAC Quad. I pretty much never wear it, ever. I just don't like it. I love purple tones on my eyes, but I just don't like MAC eyeshadows. They just don't do it for me. This is Color 3 Quad. I don't remember what collection this came from, but I know it was a limited edition collection because I got it from the CCO. But I wouldn't recommend it, and I don't like it, and I never wear it. Next, we will go to my only Smashbox eyeshadows. I don't like these either. I don't know why, but I haven't liked any high-end eyeshadows so far. Once again, purple tones. I love purple tone eyeshadows, but I just don't love this trio at all. This trio is called Hot Date, and it comes with 2 shadows and a liner. I think this is the liner, and these 2 are the shadows. But I use all of them as shadows. I've never used this as a liner. I think I'm going to try using it as a liner now that I've looked at it and been reminded of it. But I haven't tried it as a liner yet. Like I said, I use all 3 as shadows, and I don't like it. Next, we have Makeup Forever. I have Makeup Forever Mix and Fix. This product, waste money. It's definitely a lot like water. And it makes my face dewy, and dewy is the last thing I need for my oily face. I don't know that it really fixes your makeup or keeps it in place. I think it just gives you a dewy look just in case you look a bit cakey, but I like the cakey matte look because my face gets oily so quick, so I don't really need it to get dewified any earlier than it already does. So I don't really like Mist and Fix by Makeup Forever. I wouldn't purchase it again. Here we have Makeup Forever High Definition Powder. I do like this product. You definitely have to be very careful with it because it can give you a white cast, but if you work with it, stipple it on and blend it out and buff it out very well, um, this definitely will work as a mattifying powder, a finishing powder, and it will keep your makeup looking very fresh and matte for a very long time, as long as you use it right and you don't have the white cast. So definitely I would recommend this if you are good at buffing things out and putting things on lightly. And lastly, we have gotten to my NYX blushes. I love NYX blushes. I just purchased them probably a couple days ago, but I've been using it every day since I've purchased them, and you don't even know. I just love them so much. So my first NYX blush is Dusty Rose. I really love this because it's a plum color, but it's not too deep and it's not too hard to apply, and it doesn't come off too deep and clown looking. So I definitely love Dusty Rose. I would recommend it. And then we have Cinnamon. Oh no, this is Copper. So this is Copper, and I love Copper as well. It has a bit of a sheen and glitter. Not glitter, but shimmer. It has shimmer. And I like it. It has just enough shimmer. It's definitely a nice copper tone, and it is called Copper, so I definitely like it a lot. And lastly, we have NYX Mocha. So I don't know why this is called Mocha, because this is definitely a reddish pink. Love it. It comes off very nicely on my skin tone. I wear this one the most along with Dusty Rose. But like I said, I don't know why it's called Mocha, because it's nowhere near brown. It's definitely reddish pink, and it goes great with my skin tone, and I would definitely recommend it. So I have a good mix of things that I love, and a good mix of things that I never wear because they just, it didn't work out for me. So right now, this is my makeup collection, or not my makeup collection, but my high-end products. Yeah, that's all I have right now. So hopefully in a couple of months, I will come back and show you how I have expanded my makeup collection to more products. Until then, goodbye, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.